The suspects didn't even make it past the first turn as flashing lights boxed them in before they knew what hit them. This is the most insane robbery blockings by the police. You've got to be real dumb to be so blinded by money that you forget to keep an eye out for the real threats that could mean a one-way ticket to jail until they get right in your face.
Of the store, this happened. An armed man covering his face stepped behind the counter.
And after opening the knife, oh my God, see something wrong. He's opened the register.
At this point, one can only wonder what was going through this robber's head.
That's when Lieutenant Tempesta pulled out his gun and interrupted.
Cops Charlie called 911, 911.
There was a violent struggle. They wrestled the man to the ground, clearing the counter.
I mean, talk about bringing a knife to a gunfight and still puts on a fight with the officer. This crook won't be seeing the light of day for a very long time. Here is a perfect example of why officers need to be prepared for the worst while dealing with crooks, even if they are within the comfort and safety of their patrol cars. That's already multiple attempts from the state trooper to take the car out. But watch one of the perp's most unexpected moves as the trooper successfully pit maneuvers the car. Watch that again. He just swung a bat and an automatic rifle over the barrier in one smooth motion. He's probably done this before. Luckily, he didn't make the best decision of fleeing on foot from an officer's patrol car. He was arrested after just a few hundred feet and a sprint of a lifetime. Now, this is what happens when you rob an officer of the authority he has earned after years of struggle. In case you didn't notice, the officer was brave enough to risk this pit maneuver going well above 90 miles an hour. That in and of itself is enough to freeze the bravest in place, but then comes an additional force to make sure they get the job done. Those trembling hands are a testament to the fact that the officers more than succeeded in instilling the fear of the law into citizens deciding they can mend it at will. Next, watch a former Marine having a friendly word with the cashier when he gets ready to leave after paying for gas and some sodas. The sodas definitely served a purpose. His Marine training kicked in, and he acted without fear, making it almost seem like these teenage robbers brought a water pistol. He then proceeds to finish the job by hand delivering the suspect to the authorities. These two pair of knuckleheads had this situation so much under control that it was convenient enough for them to go ahead and do this.
The BP petrol station now.
Still up now, BP Gary.
Is it the one in the roundabout?
That's right, fill up and flip the authorities off. Might as well hop into the shop and grab a bunch of snacks in case you get the munchies on your trip ahead. Maybe the cops are cooking up a treat you might not have prepared for. Before getting exactly what they deserved, we must admit these guys displayed proof of very good athleticism. Not that it's going to serve them any good in prison. Already arrested, this next crook seems like he is too battered to even move while he is being escorted by the officer to a court hearing. But check out the power of healing from the correctional facility he was in.
Where is it?
The officer was kind-hearted enough to fall for his my shoe trick, but also nimble enough to jump the railing and get right on his tail.
Oh, I'm gonna catch you, baby. I'm finna shoot your bitch ass.
Upon arrest, This crook's little circus managed to add multiple charges to his sentence, which quite frankly could have been avoided if he had just proceeded with the hearing as the injured man he was posing to be. Hats off to the air police for helping track this next set of thieves. And once the motorcycle cops get a visual on them, you can tell by his engine rev that these guys aren't really destined to get far.
It's held at the T-junction with the bypass, where it is a right, southbound A688.
After that, these doofuses made the stupidest mistake of their lives and took it off-road to the field they thought would give them the freedom they were looking for. But with the watchful eyes of Naps hovering above, it was slim pickings. And here is what the end result was.
Missy, thank you.
Forget the open fields. Where they're headed, they're going to have a lot of time on their hands now to think about the decisions they've been making. So, we've all seen the famous 100cc moped thieves that seem to effortlessly trap unsuspecting leader bikes and even luxury cars of their choice and simply take them away as per their liking. But we surely haven't seen something as spectacular as this. Okay, so that was like the thief deciding to deliver not only himself, but the getaway vehicle right to the cop's grill.
You okay?
Yeah, that is a good time to decide you should be running away from the cops and not straight into them. Here's the legendary trooper Bird going in for a perfectly executed pit maneuver. It was almost as if he was setting the stage that he was about to star in himself. Now that the stage is set, in steps the star displaying extreme professionalism and competence.
Adam Mary, 64 Henry, AIM, 64H. We've got a white one. We're all pulling into the Circle K.
With Bird barking orders at him like that, it's really surprising it took the perp so long to comply. But if you see clearly, he was in shock with an unlit cigarette still in his mouth as he was struggling to open the door. Talk about setting a stage. This one is just straight up hilarious.
Theft scheme, huh? You have an idea?
Confused? That is a bunch of cops positioned ready to greet a couple of robbers on their way out from the back of a Costco. They've been informed that the thieves had their hands full with electrical appliances like TVs, microwaves, and blenders, so this should be interesting.
Hey, buddy! Wow, that worked out great. Yeah.
For two.
That's definitely a way warmer welcome than any of these thieves ever got in their lives. Luckily, it ended up safely for everyone. Which of these police takedowns shocked you the most? Let us know your thoughts in the comments.